Welcome to Creating a Safer Workplace by MSC Direct, featuring the web series Nothing Stops U.S. Manufacturing. Conversations with safety professionals in the field. Here's your host, Anthony Testa.
So I'm here today with Jason Beddigs from Showa Manufacturing. Showa is a global manufacturer of disposable gloves, through chemical, through cut resistant, through string knits, and everything in between. Jason, just want to talk to you a little bit about, what's going on with Showa, how they're adapting to the COVID era from an alternative market to really help support your customers in the field.
Hi, Anthony. Yeah, thanks. So what we're doing as a company is obviously, the normal that people are using, and you see people every day in every walk of life or every walk of business, is people using disposable gloves. Most likely, you're going to be seeing someone wearing a blue or purple or a green disposable single-use glove. The problem that we run into it's a global issue, is the fact that there is a shortage of these, just like it was for masks in the beginning, that the proper people aren't using the gloves, and the people who are using them in some cases, many cases, incorrectly. As that shortage became very apparent, we offered all of our customers the opportunity to look at alternative methods, but also keeping in mind that they are nitrile. Our Guatemala-made products are some of the best in the industry, and they are ones that can be reused. They're called unsupported nitrile. They're more than a single use. They're the people who you should be using those are the people who are using for janitorial services, jancentrifuge, in sometimes manufactured facilities with cleaning.
What is one of the biggest benefits that a person, why would they choose a nitrile glove over others?
It's a very chemical resistant, it's very puncture resistant, and it offers viral protection. I mean, those are just some of the things that is inherently known about nitrile. Also, it's the most versatile product out there. And then also too, there's less allergens, so more people can use it. So, I mean, the old latex gloves, unfortunately, a lot of people have latex allergies, and there's really very, very little, if any, viral protection. So you see people wearing latex gloves or, things like that. And it's spreading the disease more than preventing it. So we also offer both cut resistant and also general purpose, 3/4 dip, fully dipped nitrile gloves that, can also be used for the same applications as long as they're following proper guidelines and proper sanitation methods.
You are protecting, the healthcare workers, you're protecting the first responders. Is there pressure on Showa to, really make sure that they're producing and stepping up? I mean, is that leadership team leading in a way that says, hey, we need to make sure that we're getting those folks the product on the front lines that they need it every day?
Yes, there's a tremendous amount of pressure on us to make sure that we are producing as much as we can. We are committed to the end user. We're making sure that we're meeting all of our previous demand, and then also we've done our best to actually reach and actually go up from what our demand was previously. So we've seen the need for more USA made product. So our Fayette, Alabama facility has been there for a number of years, and we've invested millions of dollars to add a new facility, multiple lines, and we're going to continue to add that just simply because it's necessary. And after what we are currently living and working through, like I said, we've seen the leadership from our headquarters in Japan or in Amsterdam or in Menlo, Georgia. They've all decided that, as a global company, this is something we need to do. So it's big time for us. This virus has really changed the way that people are going to be doing business forever. I mean, there's going to be something, God forbid, down the road, but hopefully now we are a little bit better prepared, and we're doing everything we can as a company to make sure we're meeting demand.
That's awesome. You have this great product portfolio. How does that help bridge that gap to that end user? From an assessment standpoint, let's talk. What is that assessment that you use? Can you talk a little bit about that and the benefits of the assessment?
Yeah, absolutely. So getting to the bottom of it, the biggest thing that people want to do at an end user level is, number one, keep their employees safe. And number two, obviously save money. We have a program, it's called our Sentinel program. What it is it's honestly a hand and arm risk assessment. We have our territory managers all across the country, all across the globe. In fact, we do this everywhere. What our Sentinel survey does is we work with the end user, we work with the account managers, and we do a walkthrough of the facility, looking at every opportunity, every hazard possibility, be it a general purpose, a single use opportunity, chemical resistant, or even, most of the time what we're going to be doing this is for cut resistance. So this Sentinel survey is actually very, very beneficial in the fact that it's a SKU consolidation. It is also, like I said, a risk assessment. And at the end of the day, hopefully we can show a positive return on investment, because we get the usage amounts of what they're currently using, and then the cost, and then we plug in what our cost would be, and hopefully showing a cost savings to the customer. So yeah, the Sentinel survey, it's fantastic.
How do we just zone in on making sure that customer has the right glove for the right task? How does Showa do that with the Sentinel?
We look at a bunch of different things. We look at obviously more than one person doing the job, because people do jobs differently. We do a survey where this will take place over maybe a 2-week period of time, where we will have people using the old gloves, people using the new ones, and it's a trial. And then at the end of the trial, we say how did this fit and feel? Obviously dexterity is part of that. How many times did you have to switch it out? What do you like about this? What don't you like about this? And things like that. So that's kind of where we fit in with finding the right glove for the right opportunity.
Talk a little bit about the product innovation. I mean, what is on that next? What's on the horizon for Showa without giving away the trade secrets? Let us in a little bit. Please pull back that curtain a little bit, Jason, for us a little bit. What's coming out?
Yeah. I think but no, seriously, I think that we've been known as being the pioneer. We actually invented the disposable nitrile glove. So Showa did that, and then we've also invented the first biodegradable nitrile glove as well. So we've got a whole line of those. I think there's 12, I believe, current gloves we offer now that are biodegradable. And as more people have green initiatives and go green and have zero landfill, things like that. We want to make sure that we are doing everything we can as a manufacturer to not add more burden to the environment. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of our EBT style gloves coming out here in the next 12, 18, 24 months. So that's going to be huge going forward. I think even before COVID-19, I think the annual global usage of disposable gloves was somewhere near 100 billion gloves. Now that number is going to have gone up exponentially just because. And now the biodegradable gloves that we have are going to be even more important in the fact that it's going to be such a burden on the environment. And now we have something that can, degrade in, 1 to 5 years potentially, rather than 99 to 100 years or even more.
Talk about some of the, if you don't mind, some of the technology in your yarns that are proprietary to Showa, and how those are developed and how you're bringing those to market.
A lot of the stuff that we're working on right now, we have our Kevlar, our 4561 and 4568, and also our 4561X, which is just a no shell glove. Those are actually recognized as award-winning gloves. Those are some of the ones we're very proud of. We've got some of our HPPE gloves that are also, food grade, some of our touchscreen, some of our very low particulate, low lint A3 gloves that are all like cut liners, more or less. So they fit really well into our portfolio with us having single-use gloves in a lab setting or in a pharmaceutical setting where you need to have dexterity, but also need to have cut protection. So we have a lot of complementary products in our line. Our chemical line also has, it's one of the things we hang our hat on is we've got a very broad range of gloves that are either supported or unsupported, anywhere from our butyl, Viton, nitrile, polyurethane, PVC. I mean, I can keep on going down the line. And then also too with our cut resistant gloves and our general purpose, anywhere from an A1 to up to an A9. So we cover every range, every vertical, clean room, aerospace, marine, you name it, we've got it covered.
Hey, Jason, thank you very much for today. This was a great conversation. Yeah. I had a great time talking to you, learning a little bit more about Showa and what they do and how they go to market, the innovation, that Showa is bringing to market. The biodegradables, fantastic. So really appreciate your time today. For those who are listening, their Sentinel program is available through MSC. You can give us one of, either Showa directly or MSC directly a call, and we can help you out with that. Until next time, thank you very much. This is Anthony Testa. And I look forward to seeing you next time on MSC's Nothing Stops U.S. Manufacturing.
Follow us at mscdirect.com for future episodes and more information on operating in our new normal.